Yo, what's good, kings and queens? This your boy Don, and I'm back for another reaction video today. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you know every time I post, you heard. If you're not new to the channel, y'all already know what to do. Go down below, hit that like button, put y'all social medias down below. You already know if you get pinned, you win, you heard. Thank y'all for popping out to the video. Thank y'all for showing love continuously. As y'all can see by the title and thumbnail, today we're going to be reacting to the Stranger Things Season 4 theories that will blow your mind, you heard? If you watch Stranger Things, I know you're going to enjoy this video. I have watched it as well. I haven't even finished it, so I hope that, like, they don't ruin it for me, but I'm going to finish it today. So, if y'all enjoyed Stranger Things, you heard, and y'all want me to react to something similar or different, let me know. I got you, you heard. Other than that, let's get into the video. Let's see what they talking about, you heard.
Stranger Things returns in 2022, and thanks to a series of cryptic location teasers, we're as hungry for answers as 11 is for Eggos.
Right.
What better way to fill the time before Season 4 arrives than to go round up some of the wildest fan theories about where Stranger Things could go? To be clear, we're confirming nothing. These are just fan theories. So let's jump in. Our big question at the end of Season 3 was, is Hopper really dead? In the emotional finale, we saw Joyce Byers destroying the gates to the Upside Down.
I'm sorry, y'all. I did finish it. I didn't not finish it. I did finish it. But I'm gonna continue, you are.
Down, evaporating every Russian in the room, and we're led to believe Hopper along with them. We ended the season mourning our beloved police chief, only for the action to cut to a Russian outpost in Kamchatka, where two guards decide not to feed the American to their Demogorgon.
Не американцы.
Fans suspected this might refer to Hopper, and that seemed to be confirmed by the Russian location teaser showing a shaved David Harbour working in a snowy prison camp. So this confirms that Hopper is alive and well, right? Some fans think it might be a fake out, or at least not as simple as it seems. One theory is that while Hopper is alive, he's actually trapped in the past, in 1959, a year that's very important to Season 4, as we'll discuss later. The main thinking behind this take is that the Russians in Kamchatka have a Demogorgon. The logic goes that if there is only one of these monsters, and that one was destroyed at the end of Season 1, then this scene would have to be in the past to make sense. It would also gel with the nod to Back to the Future in Season 3. That's another story about people from the 1980s getting thrown back to the 1950s. It's not the only time travel theory in this video, so do hold on to that thought. Another theory is that Hopper is alive in Russia in 1986, but the American the guards referred to is actually Martin Brenner, the ice-cold director of Hawkins National Laboratory, last seen getting munched on at the end of Season 1. It would make sense that Russians obsessed with accessing the Upside Down would maybe work with the scientist who discovered the gate in the first place. The theory also argues that if Hopper is the special prisoner mentioned at the end of Season 3, why is he left doing hard labor on a railway line in the Russian location?
We're gonna find out.
I don't know. I've never done this before.
The Brenner idea ties into another batch of fan theories that Brenner definitely has a role to play in Season 4. The lab teaser for Season 4 takes us back to the Rainbow Room, where young Eleven and the other test subjects at Hawkins National Laboratory were experimented on by Matthew Modine's creepy researcher. This scene could just be a flashback to Eleven's original captivity, but some fans wonder if it might be proof that Brenner survived his Demogorgon encounter and is setting up a second lab to raise a fresh batch of psychic warriors. The fact that one of the episode titles is Papa, the name Eleven called Brenner in the past, certainly backs that idea up.
Yes, Papa.
Other fans point to the clock in the teaser and throughout all the Season 4 teasers as being another hint of time travel, that instead of this being a flashback, Eleven somehow ends up traveling back to the Rainbow Room to meet her former nemesis. Another really wild idea suggests that Brenner will return, but that he'll be the Mind Flayer in disguise. I mean, hey, look at the damage he did by possessing Billy, a simple swimming pool attendant. A body with Brenner's access would be a juicier target.
What the hell, you piece of shit?
Oh, and another Rainbow Room side note, one theory believes that Season 4 will introduce more of Eleven's fellow child test subjects. We've already met 8, aka Carly, in Season 2 and had a taste of her distinct powers.
I can make people see or not see whatever I choose.
And the supporting Stranger Things comic books feature other numbered children like 6 and 9. With the lab teaser showing multiple children, could we finally see 11 go full X-Men with her fellow test subjects?
Maybe.
Time will tell. One thing's obvious from the location teasers, and that is that Stranger Things is hitting the road in Season 4, with the California and Russia snapshots hinting at a global scale. Some theories are trying to make sense of it all, working out how characters in different locations could interact. One theory wonders if Joyce will go hunting for Hopper in Russia after receiving a Russian doll in the post, suggesting that she could team up with conspiracist Murray on a Soviet trip. That may also explain the mysterious Russian dolls some fans of the show received in the post. Even trickier is linking the lab teaser to the other events. One viewer suggests a link exists between Hopper and Brenner's old lab, that maybe his daughter Sarah once had something to do with the Rainbow Room. There's a very old fan theory that this scene of Hopper crying over his daughter in Season 1 is actually set inside Hawkins' lab, for example. Another fan spotted that the tagline for the season, "We're not in Hawkins anymore," has connections to Wizard of Oz's "We're not in Kansas anymore," where Dorothy famously went over the rainbow. Rainbow Room? Does this imply the test chamber scene in the lab tease isn't in Hawkins? Might that tie it to Russia or California? We're truly down the rabbit hole now. No,
or
wait,
Russia.
that's a different kid story. And as for the spooky mansion in the Creel teaser, one eagle-eyed, viewer reminds us the ticking of a clock was heard when Elle ventured into the Upside Down in Season 1. Which this theorist thinks ties the events in the Creel house to anywhere the Upside Down reaches. More clock theories in a second. Let's stick with Elle for a moment. The California teaser shows her yearning for home by building a cute model of Hopper's cabin, but she might have bigger problems than feeling homesick. One question fans definitely want answered in Season 4 is whether Elle will get her powers back. At the end of Season 3, her tie with the supernatural was seemingly severed after fighting the physical form of the Mind Flayer. Although there is one fun theory that perhaps it was Hopper who suppressed her powers deliberately to dissuade her from entering the dangerous Russian base under the mall and to prevent her from using her powers to track him to Russia. Quite why he'd do this is fuzzy, and the idea that he put something in Elle's fizzy drink to stop her powers is the kind of mad conspiracy you'd expect from Murray Bauman.
You do not get to question me.
However she lost them, fans agree that Elle's abilities will reawaken in Season 4. Theorists think these shots of Elle freaking out in the Rinkomania have big Carrie energy. We also see her being picked on by smug students in her new Californian school, so she's likely ready to snap. Could a lack of roller skating prowess unclog her superpower blockage? Bully 11, and the only thing you're skating on is thin ice.
Go.
Or could it be a more emotional betrayal that kickstarts her cerebral capabilities? With Elle leaving Hawkins at the end of Season 3 to travel with the Byers to their new Californian home, a few worried fans wonder if her long-distance relationship with Mike won't work. Yes, it feels like we're jinxing them just by entertaining the thought, but some viewers think Mike might find a new girlfriend. We know things got rocky in places in Season 3, and Elle's new bestie Max encouraged her to be more independent in matters of love, but we're not sure we could handle any more heartbreak, so we're going to pretend we haven't had that one.
I love you too.
Another intriguing thread to Season 4 is the importance of the Creel family, introduced in the Creel teaser for the show. According to newspaper images released on social media, the family were involved in a terrible crime in 1959, explaining why some believe Hopper may have traveled to that year in particular. What we do know is that 27 years later we see our Hawkins regulars breaking into the Creel's now abandoned home, but from here, the fan theories break in multiple directions. One attentive fan thinks there's physical similarities between Mrs. Creel and Karen Wheeler, maybe suggesting a family tie that the gang might investigate. Others hypothesize that the casting of Robert Englund as Victor Creel, aka Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street, might be a nod to Nancy Wheeler's importance, as some fans note the similarities between her and Nancy Thompson, the heroine in Elm Street. It would be meta as hell, but Stranger Things doesn't shy away from references. A more common theory is that the creepy grandfather clock featured prominently in the teaser is a gateway to the Upside Down, much like the one Nancy discovered in the tree in Season 1. Did a connection with the twisted mirror dimension exist before 11 opened a gate in 1983, and did it cast some dark magic on the Creoles? Or maybe the clock is just another hint towards the time travel shenanigans that pop up in loads of these theories. Personally, we don't mind the outcome as long as we get more Sherlock Holmes quotes from Dustin.
The world is full of obvious things which nobody by any chance ever observes.
Of course, these are just a sliver of the theories surrounding Season 4 of Stranger Things. We've read hundreds of out-there ideas from the fans, from the idea that the Upside Down is a potential future Earth that 11 has to prevent from happening, to one Reddit user who hopes Bob will come back from the dead at some point,
Bob.
keeping the Bob dream alive. You gotta love it.
I hope a garden God.
Of course, we won't know if any of this
Rest
is
in
true
peace,
until
Bob,
part
you
1 of
heard?
Stranger Things Season 4 arrives on May 27th, and a huge part of the fun is speculating and digging through old episodes for inspiration. Why not share your wildest theories in the comments below? We promise not to rub them in your face when part 1 lands in May. And make sure to subscribe to Still Watching Netflix for more features about your favorite films, and shut.
Yo, if y'all enjoyed this video, you heard, let me know down in the comments, what your theory is with Stranger Things, man. If you like the show and you tuned in, I'm going to tell you this much. Today is 7/7/7. You heard it is 7 p.m. So the new season has already come out, and I have already seen it. You guys are, these theories are pretty legit. So if you haven't already seen it, definitely go check it out, you heard. It's epic, man. Go check it out. Moral of the story is, you'll know once you see it, you heard. I just posted a video. About to go post another one right now. I'm going to see y'all there, you heard. Peace. Love. Dawn.